Hey, how you doing? This is Tommy here from Trading with Harmony. So hope you're having a great week. So I'll be analysing the markets then from this week coming, which will be the 23rd of November to the 27th of November. So I'll see you straight after the intro. Thanks. Okay then, so the euro dollar then, we can see that the bulls are in play here still, yeah. Okay, so let's go into the 4 hours. So last week then we finished here at this point here. Okay, I was talking about if we can get a bit of a pullback into this structural area here, and then we're looking for a move back up north. It came actually 15 pips short of our target, being the 1.1906. So I'm still waiting for completion on this actual move. So this is what I'm looking for this week then, for completion for our take profit to hit our target here at the 1.1906 in the euro dollar. Okay, so the pound dollar then, we can still see here that the bulls are in play, and we're in our ascending channel, and it has broken past our weekly trend line. So let's go into the 4 hours and have a look at our setups. Okay, so last week then we finished here at this point here. Okay, and what I was talking about then was if we can get a bit more of a pullback into this structural area, and then a move back up to hit our TP, which it did. It actually hit our take profit, being the actual 1.3270. So if you're on that, guys, well done. So what we're looking at then for this week then is that if we can get a bit more of a pullback into this structural area here, our new structural area being the 1.3140, and then I'm looking for a move back up north to hit our new TP level, being the actual take profit at 1.3360 in the pound dollar. Okay, so the dollar yen then, we can see here that we're in our next move down in our part of our descending channel. So it's moving down south. So let's go into the actual 4 hours and have a look at our setup. So last week then we finished here at this point here, and what I was talking about, if we can get a bit more of a pullback, which it did, it came up and actually just touched our actual line here, and then it just came down very close to our actual target, being the 103.30. So I'm still looking for completion on that. So this week we might get a bit more of a pullback up into this, maybe into this structural area, before we'll have completion, looking for the actual TP to be hit this week on the 103.30 in the dollar yen. So the dollar Canadian here on the day candle pretty much actually just went sideways for the week actually. So let's go into the 4 hours and have a look at our setups. So last week then we finished here at this point here, and what we were looking for was a move down south, but you can see here that it's been pretty much it's been going pretty much sideways here for the week. So I'm still looking for a completion of this move down south, so to hit our target, being the actual 1.30110 in the actual dollar Canadian. Okay, so the pound Aussie then, so it still is trying to push back up north here, we can see. So let's go into the 4 hours and have a look at our setups. Okay, so last week then we finished here at this point here, and what I was talking about, we were looking for one more move down actually south. So it did, it came down and hit our TP, being the 1.8005. So this is what we're looking at then for this week. We're looking for to go back up into the actual bulls back in place. So we can see here that the actual, from hitting that target, you can see the actual where actually price is trying to struggle back up slowly actually, and to hit our new TP level. So this is what we're looking at for this week. So we might get then at the opening of this week then a just a bit of a pull down back into this actually structural level, being the actual 1.8085, and then a continuation up to our new TP being the actual 1.8288 in the actual pound Aussie. The euro yen, then we can see here then in our descending channel the actual basically the actual euro yen has been moving down south. So let's go into our 4 hours and have a look at our setups. So last week then we finished here at this point, and what I was talking about, if we can get for a better risk reward, a move back up north and then to continue down south, which it did, and we're only a few pips again short of this actually target being the 122.69. So I'm still looking for actually price then to continue down to hit our target. So quite possibly we might get a bit of a actual more of a retracement back up into this level before we will get completion down to hit our target being the 122.69 in the euro yen. So in gold here we can see here where this actual support line here is holding here, and struggling trying to break through it. Plus we're in the actual ascending channel as well, so we're still looking for moves back up north in this actually market. So let's go into the 4 hours and have a look at our setups. So last week then we finished here at this point here, and what I was talking about, if we can get a better for a better risk reward and more of a pullback into this actually structural area, which it did, and it hold at this actually 1860 level. So what we're looking at then for this week then is for a move up north and to hit our actually UTP being the actually 1905 in gold. So the Dow Jones then, so the start of the week, the actual you can see the actual engulfing candle here, price moved up, and then the last 4 days it has moved back down south. Okay, so let's go into the actual 4 hours and have a look at our setups. Okay, so last week price finished here at this level here. Okay, and what I was talking about then, we were looking for a move up north to hit our TP, which it did. It hit our TP being the actual 29,800. So now it looks like it's after hitting a significant actually resistance level here. So what we're looking for now is for price to continue down south. So what we're looking at for this week then is actually quite possibly, if we don't open up and price doesn't storm down and just hits our TP early this week, what we're looking at then quite possibly that we might just get a actual pullback into this structural area and then a move down south to hit our new TP level being the actual 28,980 in the Dow Jones. Alright then, so that's it then, another good week overall. That's great. So don't forget guys, if you already haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd really appreciate that, and to give the thumbs up, really appreciate that as well. That would be great. And don't forget to leave some comments if you have any comments on any of the actual stuff I do here with trading with Harley. I'll get straight back to you, and have a great week guys. Take care, talk to you next week. Bye bye, thank you.